Hey guys, Chaz here from Investors Club. Today I'm going to walk you through the due diligence report that is currently available to our VIP members and demonstrate how valuable the report is when it comes to evaluating a site we've listed on the marketplace. Now, just as a reminder, there is a difference between a VIP and a regular member, and I also want to highlight the parts that are available to both types so you can get an understanding of the important features we provide to VIP members. But first things first, I want to briefly mention the sections that are currently available to regular members. And by regular member, I mean you've registered to the platform and have submitted proof of funds. So I have here in front of me a sample report. And the first thing I want to highlight is the business summary. Okay, so this is the section that gives you all of the information at the very top level. This is designed to give you an overview of the business, and that will include things like the name of the business, the URL, the niche that it covers, the asking price, the average net monthly revenue, the monetization methods, how old the site is, the valuation multiple, which is also very important, and obviously the type of business. Okay. Now, for VIP members, there is usually a button here in this section here where you'll be able to download the full seller interview as a PDF. This basically is where we ask all of the crucial questions that are important to investors. We package the answers up for you in a downloadable PDF report. Okay. But as you go further down, there is the financial overview. Okay, so in this section, which is also available to regular members, it is where you can see the monthly earnings and how they've been trending over a period of time. So as you can see here in this example, you can see the trends. Okay, just underneath for the VIP members, you'll usually get a breakdown of the sources of revenue by the actual name of the ad network or the affiliate networks, etc. Okay, but as you get further down, you get to the traffic report. Again, this is available for regular members as well, where we also break down obviously the traffic trends, but also you have the option to see the top pages by the most traffic pages, should I say, the top channels, as well as the top countries and devices. Okay, but that is basically it for the regular members. As you scroll down, you get to the section called business analysis. Now, this is the section that we redact for regular members and we make available to VIP members. Okay, and here is what we cover is we go over the niche, where it's heading, as well as the trends, which we highlight here. Then we take a deeper look into where the business currently stands amongst its competitors. Then we identify the biggest risks or threats to the business, which we then break down in more detail later on in the report under spam signals. This is then followed by what we deem as an extremely important feature for investors, which is the growth analysis. This is essentially the growth strategies we've identified, so prospective buyers know exactly what to implement in order to achieve profit. Then we break down the workload analysis by essentially highlighting or determining the hours you require to manage the site. This is basically no BS information we provide to investors, so they can decide how much of their time they are willing to dedicate to the success of the business. Okay, but further down, we provide a realistic earnings potential. Okay, this is something that many of our investors find useful as it manages expectations. That's not to say that this is the absolute maximum of what the site can earn, but we've actually seen sites perform higher than what we've stated here, But we essentially give you a realistic potential if you were to implement the recommended growth strategies as highlighted within our growth analysis. Okay, in this example we've put down is just a small bug on the sample report, but when you look at a live report, you'll be able to see the live listings earnings potential here. Okay, but further down, we highlight whether or not the business is eligible for our operator service, which is Buzz Logic. This is essentially a growth service made up of a team of SEO, CRO, and growth specialists that will essentially manage the site as well as implement the growth strategies we've already established. What this means for investors is you can sit back and watch us grow your earnings and ultimately achieve a higher ROI. Now, this is obviously an optional service that comes with an additional cost. So if you're someone who may not necessarily have the time to grow the site or might be lacking certain skills in certain areas, this is something for you to bear in mind when considering purchasing a business, because it's an absolute time saver for you and our clients absolutely love it. Okay, but further down, we get to site information. Okay, this is where we make the domain metrics available to both VIPs but also regular members here. But just for the VIPs, they'll be able to see the spam signals. Okay, this is also redacted for regular members. This is essentially critical information for investors, as this can often give prospective buyers full transparency into the associated risks. Now, obviously, for some SEO experienced investors, this information is useful as it gives them an idea of ways they can mitigate their risks. Okay, and just to remind you guys, this is crucial information you don't get anywhere else. Not even the major marketplaces or brokers will give you this level of insight. Okay, so this is something really important for you to bear in mind. Now, as well as the Wayback history and the tech stack, we also cover the SEO analysis and the content analysis and the traffic analysis. Okay, which all of which include a downloadable multi-page report, which you will otherwise have to put, will take you days to put together. So this is really useful and is an absolute time saver. So this, guys, is everything in the due diligence reports. I hope you find it useful. If you do, then I strongly encourage you to upgrade to a VIP membership so that you can make a better, faster decision in whether or not you're going to purchase this business. Most of the listings we list here are really good businesses, so what you will find is most of them are worth buying. But this information will let you make a decision and make you decide whether or not it's something that you want to put your time and effort into. Okay, I hope you'll find that useful. Thank you, guys.